Hi guys, so for today's Freeform Friday, I have some new items to share with you from Spellbinders. It is part of their new collections. This is something that adds on to the Add to Cart 2 by Becky Roberts collection. So Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So as you can see, I mean, these things are just cute. I don't know if you can see already, we have our flamingo, we have like all these little items here that you can just use, you know, on any card. You can pop them in the cart. Of course, that's what they're intended for. But they're a really nice size, and I think they can take up a front of a card real easily just on their own. So I have a couple of the items. There are some other, I think one other stamp set and one or two other die sets, but these are the ones that I chose to work with today. And so I just quickly want to show you, so this is one of the new stamp sets. Again, photopolymer stamps. You can smell them, you can feel them, you can see the way they look. They're photopolymer stamps, and of course, Spellbinders will let you know there. On their side, that's what they are. This is the shopping run sentiment. So this one goes along with some of these items, like this is the shopping set. This is kind of also a shopping set, just kind of more tropical and just fun and quirky. And then there's another one that's more gardening. And then there's another stamp set that goes with that too. But this one has like little dots. It has shopping is always a good idea. It has a little heart there, some more little dots. These are more kind of done in a way that's more symmetrical, I suppose, where this one's kind of fun and different there. Sale, a noun, an excuse to buy something you don't need. That's so cute. I am not a shopaholic. I'm helping the economy. Today, do something for you. I came, I saw, I did a little shopping. So really cute set to go along with all those different things. And of course with your cart. I do have the cart today. I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to do something a little bit different, but I will use the cart when I follow up with the other die set. I'll use one of the die sets today, which I think I'm going to be using this one. I have the Planet Here and Shopping Run. So this is Plant It Here, and this is Shopping Run. And Shopping Run, as you can see, has, and I thought this was the cutest thing right now when I was just bringing them out of the packaging. Of course, I have samples. Yours will be on a nice carrier. I'll have some inspo if it needs information. It might have some of that if it's like a direction, step-by-step kind of thing. But for now, I have samples, so that's what they look like. But look at the milk carton. Oh my gosh. And look at the texture on it, like the embossing, the little closure here. I mean, how cute is that? So then we have like a little purse, and it has an extra piece for like a little decoration. This is just like another kind of little purse too, if you want to put the same handle on there or use it however you like. A pillow. It's just a bunch of random things that you might buy at the store. And then this one, like, I would say honestly Target, because look at all the random things that you have here. And then it has little tassels for the pillow. We have some leaves to go along with like this plant here, so if you want to add some leaves to make it more dimensional, you have that. A baguette or a French bread, or you know, Italian loaf, whatever it is that you like. You have your bread there. Basketball. We have headphones, little donuts. Super cute. And then for the pot, again, you have the background and then more pieces to make it more dimensional. I think I addressed all those. Yeah, the little lid for your milk if you'd like. And then there's another little piece of decoration for something in here. So we'll put that to the side there. This is Planet Here, and again, I think I'll use this one today. We have our cute little flamingo. Again, it looks very much like a real flamingo, but also you can make it look more like a plastic flamingo, like a yard one, which would be really fun if you did the trick I showed you guys where you use like a piece of packaging tape, put on your paper, run it through, and then it's shiny, or use shiny paper to begin with, or however you want to use it. But there it is, little flamingo, but it also looks very realistic, so I think that's how I'll use it today. She has her legs, has a little face, and I want you to pay attention to this part. I'm going to use it today anyway, but this is the piece that does like the little beak area, but it also cuts this piece in half. So a lot of times we use white and black for the little face portion, so that, you know, one piece will be white, the other piece black, and you don't have to cut it yourself, it cuts it for you. So it's all there, that detail, but on the one die. There's also just like a little stake, so it can look like a lawn ornament, so you can put it on this instead of putting the legs on it. Super cute. We have a little branch here with some little leaves. We have this beautiful, I would say like a tropical plant looking, maybe a little monstera looking, it has little holes there that can go into the planter. The planter does have a little cut here, so whatever you put in there, you can kind of push it down in there if you like. There's like a saucer for your planter. There's portions like this that either help your planter or the watering can look like it's open on the top, or however, if you want to put a little extra dimension there, that might also fit in the planter base. We have this little piece too. little galosh or work boot, however it is. I think this might be a strap for the work boot. I'm not 100% sure what this one's for yet, but as we work with it, or in a later video, we'll get back to that. And then another sprig of a pretty little plant there. So those are the portions I have today from the new collection. And then I think I'm going to do a Slimline card, and I want to use this Becca Feekin bracket half bracket Slimline set. So what I'm going to do is grab the papers that I need for that. We're going to cut some flamingos and just make a really fun kind of eclectic card with that. So I will be right back. Okay, so just to start off, I'm going to die cut this paper, but this is my card base. It is 8.5 by 7, and we are going to score it at 3.5 inches to make an 8.5 by 3.5 inch slimline. That's my preference for slimlines. And then for these guys, they layer right over an 8.5 by 3.5. So what I'm going to do with these two pieces is take this kind of shiny pearlescent white paper, and I'm just going to run these through twice. So with the outline, so I'm not going to do a background layer, it's just going to be the black with the white to make it look really stark and fun, so our pink flamingos really stand out. So of course I just tape that down. I'll trim this down a little bit, run it through twice so we get a piece for either side, left and right of our card base. So I have those pieces. And then I'm also going to run those things through the white and black with the beak areas. But for now, I'm going to take the little legs, and I think I'm going to cut out 3 flamingos. I might use all 3 on my card, I might not. It just depends on how they fit. So I'm going to take this and run it through 3 times out of some black paper. This one, I have 3 different pinks, so in each one I'm going to run it through once. This guy, and this guy, so we have different variations of pink color for the flamingos. And then the little faces. So again, I'll run it through 3 times through some white paper, 3 times through some black paper, so I'll have the white and black portions, okay? And I'll be right back. So a couple things before we put everything together. You just need that piece of that one. I'm just going to glue these guys down. And again, I didn't put a background piece, but you know, with this one, something yellow I think would be really fun, nice and bright to pop in the background. Why didn't I clean this out before? Sorry guys. So either way, I'm just going to glue these down on either side. Okay, so just glue that one down and then get this guy down, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my card base ready to go. And with these little guys, all I'm going to do is I'm going to place the glue right on here. It's always easier for me to put things like on the base piece and then bring everything else in. Where is my little... I was just looking for my tacky tool, but I'll just do this. So we'll do that and then pick up a face piece. Like I said, this white part looks better to me. To go back in here, right over his face. So what happens is his little eye area is already popped out here. So if you want to put a piece of black paper behind it or just leave it, you know, that's fine too, or ink it in that area. I was thinking about doing that, just so that that area pops more if you would like. And so I'm going to arrange the other 2 just like this, and then put his little legs. I'm just going to put that on here, bring his legs over, up, right there. Okay, and I'll do the same thing for the other 2. I know it's hard to see with that washout, but there it is. Hey guys, so I brought out my, put them all together, and then I layered them on here just to kind of see how I would like to do this. And we have a lighter pink, a little bit darker pink, darkest. But the little legs are kind of fading back into the background, so I thought I'd add a pop of color. So I have this little guy. The little die there that makes that beautiful little monstera type plant, and I think I'm going to layer them up together. So let me see how that looks. I'm going to play with it a little bit and I'll be right back. Just like this, just to kind of break it up. I know it might be hard to tell on the camera, but what I'm going to do is, I like where those are, so I'm going to like remove the little guys and then I'll place them back wherever I think they should be. But for now, these guys I like where they are, so I'm just going to put them kind of one here, one there, like going this way. Just bring this guy back just so I know where he's going to be at, kind of covering that. Looks good. And then maybe this guy over here, and then one more over there, okay? And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of our little characters, and I'll probably glue their legs down so they're going to have some dimension, but then also their legs are going to be anchored, okay? I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have my little card base here, and you know, I'm going to stick this down because it keeps wanting to pop open. So usually I just grab a little piece of tape and hold it down Okay, and then I put some dimensionals on the back of my little characters, just by their little head and behind their body. And what I'm going to do is place them here so that they're kind of covering where the leaves came from, just something fun like that. And then their little legs, if they're just kind of floating in the air, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back and just to anchor it down a little bit. Okay, and I'll do the same thing with the next guy and the next guy. Like I'll put it here, and this guy I'll put here, again anchoring their little legs and putting them down. So that's my little card. I'm just going to stamp the Today Do Something For You on a scrap of white paper, and then I'm going to cut it out with one of these little tag dies that I have. I'll see which one fits better, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I just want to show you real quick. I figured I would drop shadow this, so I went ahead and cut out of a piece of paper that I wanted to use. And then I used that as a little guiding window to help me see where this is. So if you're not familiar with that, all it is running through your die with a scrap of paper, hinging it. So when you unhinge it like this, you can see exactly where your image is or where your words are, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Put it back down, run it through, and you have it perfectly cut. Look at that. And I'm going to put these guys together with a little twine, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to glue these a little bit so that they stay kind of where I want them to be at. I'm going to put a little dimensional on the back of that, and I'm just going to pop it maybe in here. And that's that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. Super fun. I will follow up with another one with the little cart, and we'll add to our cart in the next one. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.